Hey drone friends, this is Adam at UAV Coach and Drone Pilot Ground School. Happy Friday morning and welcome to our Drone Weekly News Roundup. I have 3 stories to share with you this week. Our first story will cover the recent launches of the new Autel Alpha and Titan Enterprises drones at EDRC. Our second story will talk about how New York City is working on authorizing drone flights after years of a total ban. And finally, we'll show you some drone footage of New York and just how bad the air pollution was last week. Also, here are some job listings in the drone industry this week for anyone interested. Constellation Clearsight is looking for a commercial drone pilot in eastern Colorado and eastern Wyoming. Amazon.com Services is looking for a flight test drone operator in Pendleton, Oregon. Yamaha Motor is looking for an unmanned pilot in Napa, California. And CoServe is looking for a power quality drone pilot in Corinth, Texas. I also wanted to share that our Skill Builder course has officially launched. In the course, you will find tons of great training tips and real-world assignments, like where you can fly legally, flight exercises to hone your drone piloting skills, techniques to capture breathtaking drone footage, and more. We are also offering an introductory price of $99 through July 7th. So if you want to level up your drone piloting skills and build confidence, go click the first link in the description before the deal is gone. With that said, let's fly in. Autel has launched 2 new drones this week, the Alpha and the Titan, at the Energy Drones and Robotics Coalition's, or EDRC, annual conference. The 2 drones were leaked at a live event called the Global Partner Summit that Autel hosted back in April. Here's a quick overview of both drones. The Autel Titan drone has a 60-minute battery life, a 12.4 mile or 20 kilometer image transmission distance, and a maximum payload of 24 pounds or 11 kilograms. The Autel drone has a 45-minute battery life, a 12.4 mile or 20 kilometer image transmission distance, a maximum flight speed of 65.6 feet per second or 20 meters per second, and a multi-sensor camera gimbal. You can click down below to read more about each of them. By the looks of it, it seems that Autel has introduced some pretty cool drones into the industry. Our next story covers some good news surrounding New York and drones. After years of a total ban, New York City is working on authorizing drone flights. For as long as we can remember, drones have been completely banned in New York City, but that may soon change. Officials in the city are proposing changes to the ban, with the New York City Police Department leading the effort. The New York City Police Department will be holding a public hearing on July 7th to discuss easing the restrictions currently in place. Here's what the new proposal states: a permit system for, we think, commercial operations that will allow a permit after a 30-day application process with a $150 fee per application. And fees could range from $250 to $1,000 for unauthorized flights or breaking rules during authorized flights. I think many will be curious to see where this goes in the near future. On a related note, UAV Coach is a proud partner with the New York City Police Department, helping them to get ready for the FAA's Part 107 test with Drone Pilot Ground School, our Part 107 test prep course. And for our last story, we're staying in New York. If any of you have been following the regular news, you would have seen how horrible the air quality got in New York last week. Smoke from Canadian wildfires recently turned the sky orange, with the AQI, or Air Quality Index, reaching 342. With AQI levels, anything over 300 is considered hazardous to your health. And New York's AQI was so bad last week that it was considered the worst of any city in the world. Some in the city have taken to wearing masks to protect themselves, and the FAA has halted certain flights bound for New York City due to low visibility. In this clip by drone pilot Lachman Viral Elibel, you can clearly get a glimpse of how bad the conditions were. And note, there was no filter added to this clip. So for any of our viewers that are watching from New York or the surrounding area, we hope that you are staying safe. And before we wrap up, I wanted to remind all of you again about our June photo and video challenge. Keep submitting your best sunset photos and videos down below for a chance to win free access to our newly released Skill Builder course. All right, that's all we have for this week. As always, check out the links below to read more about each story. Also, show us some love by subscribing to our channel and liking this video. And now I'll pass it off to you. What do you think about Autel's new drones? And what about New York potentially authorizing drone flights? Comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I hope you all have a great weekend, and to all of our drone pilots out there, blue skies, and safe flying.